our life with horrible stuff. And we may also think, you know, why is Krishna doing this to me? Like Maharaj Parikshit was asking, why is Narada such a great Vaishnava? Why is he doing this? Why is he putting someone in suffering? You might think, why is Krishna making me suffer? Doesn't he love me? One devotee said this to me the other day, you know, I'm suffering so much. I said, but Krishna loves you. He said, I don't believe it. If he loves me, why is he doing this to me? So that's one side of this. And then the other side is, so that's from the point of view of Nalakuvara and Manigriva. Or someone seeing that from the outside, that Maharaj Parikshit saying, why was Narada in such ignorance that he was retaliating like this? And then there's from the point of view of Narada. So just like when we're suffering, we might not see the good behind it. So when someone disrespects us, as these demigods disrespected Narada, or somebody hurts us in some way, we may become in the mode of ignorance. We may get this spirit of revenge and think, okay, how can I hurt this person? So first we'll look at for ourselves in the position of suffering. So here Prabhupada's making the point that the Vaishnavas are good physicians. They're always thinking of how to help somebody. So if the Vaishnavas are like that, what to speak of Vishnu, whom the Vaishnavas worship. Now even in this world, we don't always appreciate the actions of a doctor. Especially when we were children. When we were children and our parents took us and we got some injection, we probably didn't like the doctor. Or the doctor gave us some foul-smelling medicine. And just recently, my granddaughter had an infection in her tooth. She had to get the tooth removed. And the doctor said, you're going to have to take antibiotics. And we got her this antibacterial mouthwash. And it wasn't really that bad. But she didn't want to take it. You know, my son had to say, no, I'm sorry, you have to do this, and stand by her and make her do it. And she didn't appreciate it. And she was saying over and over again, why are you making me do this if you love me? Why are you making me take some bitter tasting medicine? And my son said, actually the medicine isn't bad, the buggies in your mouth are bad. The medicine is good for you. Of course, as a child, she couldn't understand it. You know, we tried to explain, we tried to reason. It was useless. You know, for 1 hour, we tried to explain and get her willing cooperation. We never got it. So Krishna tries to explain to us over and over again. You know, you become mad. Karna guna sangasya. You become a muda. Ahankara vimuda. You become a crazy person. You need to be cured. And of course, all of us here sitting in this room, we've come and said we want to be cured. Now, we've come to the hospital, we've come to the doctor, and we've said, please cure me. And then the doctor says, okay, take this medicine. We're like, no! Why do you hate me? If you love me, why would you be doing this to me? Poor doctor. You know, how Krishna is feeling when we're saying, you know, please take me back to Godhead, please purify me of all my anarthas. He says, okay, let's deal with this one. We're like, no, not that one. There's actually one devotee in London about a year ago who contacted me and said, you know, everything's dry now in Krishna consciousness. I said, well, why don't you talk to Krishna about getting rid of whatever offenses or anarthas you have? He said, no, I've been telling Krishna to go easy on me. What to say? If you go to the doctor and say, well, I don't really want to be cured of the cancer, just give me something that's really mild. He said, well, it might not work. That's all right, I don't want to have any suffering. So we should see if we want to be happy. I mean, it's really our choice. Do I want to be happy or do I not want to be happy? Then I see Krishna, as Prabhupada says in the purport to 15:15, that God is all good and God is all merciful. This is the platform of peace. You see, Krishna's the controller. He's controlling everything. He's controlling my life. And he's my best friend. Your best friend is not going to do anything to hurt you. And Krishna is the best friend of the best friend of the best friend of the best friend. You take your best friend and you multiply that millions and millions and millions of times. No little idea of what is Krishna. It's Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Janaka Janani Daita Tanai Prabhu Guru Patitu Sarvam. So, most of us, anyway, we have a mother who loves us, right? Some people maybe have bad mothers. Generally, your mother loves you, no matter what. She's your well-wisher. Father's your well-wisher. Your children, your beloved, Prabhu, Guru, Patitu, Master. These are normally well-wishers. And Krishna is all of them. Krishna is all of them. And, you know, for us, we're really like children who just can't understand. And we sometimes think, well, why doesn't Krishna explain to me? But even if he explains, we may not understand. Just like, you know, we tried to explain to my little granddaughter an hour, and she couldn't understand. All she could focus on is the medicine tastes bad. She couldn't go beyond that. So Krishna tries to explain, but at a certain point he just does. He just says, okay, here you go. And Harishami, to take away, he takes away. You know, he may take away our money, our possessions, our family, our prestige, whatever it is. Ultimately, he takes away our body, everything that we're attached to, our intelligence, whatever our false shelters are. But he's not taking away like he's punishing a criminal. Like Prabhupada says, the cat carrying the kitten and the cat carrying the rat. It's a whole different thing. Krishna's not taking away from us like he's killing Kamsa. He's not angry with us. Now, once we've surrendered to Krishna, whatever he's taking away, whatever he's churning in our lives is out of love. I read once, I think it was some Christian who said, you know, we go to God when our foundations are shaking, not realizing that he's the one shaking the foundations. You know, generally we go to God, please fix everything for me. Please give me a pleasant life here in the jail. But maybe that's not what's good for us. Just to stay in the jail in a pleasant life. So the devotees are also like that. You know, sometimes also the great devotees, they may say something or do something that's a little painful. This is the business of the guru, to be a sadhu, to cut. But that's not what people want from a guru either. They want the guru just to say, oh, you will have my blessings to get wealth. Right? Health. There's a story where these man approached Srila Prabhupada on a train. Guru, we want your blessings. Oh, Sadhuji, give us your blessings. And he said, you have my blessings, that your material life will be finished. That's not the blessings we want. And if the Guru says to you, you're in Maya, this is just your attachment, then we become very angry. How dare you say this is my attachment? You're supposed to tell me how wonderful I am and how advanced I am, how perfect I am. How dare you chastise me? I was speaking to one devotee who was saying, yes, my Guru Maharaj, only maybe 5 of his disciples can he actually correct. Everyone else he has to just correct from the Vyasasana in a general way. But individually, only 5 people are willing to hear out of 2,000 disciples.